News this morning, a Somerset man accused of murder made his first court appearance. And there's more drama at London City Council meetings, with disagreements in those meetings ever since the process to impeach London Mayor Randall Weddle began.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News This Morning.
Good morning, Mountain family. I'm Amelia Lee here with you on this Monday, October 13th. We are just about at 6:30 this morning, but it is time to check something about weather. We're going to do that at this point with Eric Dean. Eric, what's going on?
There are words there, so it's Monday, Amelia. I'll give you that. Yes, it is 6:30 on the nose, and it's a chilly start to your Monday. I don't think there's enough coffee in the world here for yours truly, but that's beside the point. Take a look at this. This is the scene right now at the WYMT studios. We are seeing some patchy fog out there. Temperatures in the 40s and 50s right now. Our dew points and our temperature, they are very close together. So when you get those temperatures and dew points so close, that's what's causing that reduced visibility, especially over towards Harlan County, portions of Bell County as well. South of the Howell Rogers Parkway, seeing near zero visibility, especially towards Williamsburg, Middlesboro. Harlan was mentioned there as well. So if you are traveling, make sure you keep your low beams on and allow yourself an extra few minutes to get to your destination. There's a look at live pinpoint Doppler radar. All is quiet throughout the Commonwealth. High pressure, our nice fair weather friend, is in control. If you have plans for today, there you go. Temperatures in the 60s, even low 70s as we go throughout the early afternoon hours. I have your complete first alert forecast coming up in a few minutes. Right now it is 6:31. We'll toss it back to Amelia.
A Somerset man accused of murder made his first court appearance. James Gleason is accused of shooting and killing Adam Rourke early Wednesday morning. Friday, a not guilty plea was entered on his behalf. Deputies say they were called to a shooting on Dogwood Lane in Somerset. That's where they say they found Rourke dead in his driveway. Gleason was detained at the scene. He's being held on a $1 million bond. He'll be back in court Wednesday afternoon. Authorities say 16 people are dead after an explosion destroyed an explosive plant in Tennessee. CBS's Nicole Valdez reports from the city of McEwen.
The deadly explosion happened just before 8 this morning.
Had an explosion at Accurate Arms. Everybody is en route.
Aerial footage shortly after showed a building at Accurate Energetic Systems, a munitions plant 60 miles southwest of Nashville, completely leveled. All that remained, smoking debris and charred cars nearby.
There's nothing to describe. It's gone. It's, again, it's the most devastating scene that I've seen in my career.
The explosion so large it shook homes miles away. This security video captured the moment of the blast. Officials in Tennessee devastated by the search for the missing.
We have been able to confirm that we do have 19 souls that we're looking for.
At least 4 others were taken to the hospital with injuries. Accurate Energetic Systems manufactures and tests military-grade explosives and ammunitions, including TNT. Officials say this investigation could take weeks.
We're going to be slow, methodical, and diligent and do everything that we can to make sure this is what it is.
Nicole Valdez, CBS News.
Officials say they don't believe the blast was terrorism. A Wayne County man already charged in a child sexual exploitation investigation is now facing more charges. Investigators say they identified another juvenile victim in Laurel County. State police say 23 new charges have been filed against 25-year-old Jorge Martin Vasquez Jr. This is the third round of charges filed against Vasquez since his initial arrest. More drama at Friday's London City Council meeting, where ethics board appointments sparked new tensions. The debate comes just weeks after a judge reinstated Mayor Randall Weddle following his impeachment. Council members pushed back on Weddle's proposal to let an outside group handle the appointments.
Questioning the legality of this entire move. So until we have confirmation, I don't think we should do anything.
That's the problem. This community deserves us to move on.
In the end, the council took no action and asked their attorney to review the issue. The next regular city council meeting is November 3rd. Floyd County law enforcement officers gathered with Kentucky Transportation Cabinet in Prestonsburg to announce a new safety project. It's for the High Five Rural Traffic Safety Project, coming together to encourage drivers and passengers to wear your seatbelts. The partnership brings seatbelt safety to the communities, using several avenues and area events to provide brochures and information to help people understand the importance of wearing seatbelts, using proper child seats, and more, hoping to save lives through High Five.
Anytime we get somebody to put a seatbelt on, it's a win, even if it requires, a $25 citation. I know the law enforcement would much rather issue a warning or citation and someone start wearing their seatbelt than have to go make a notification that somebody's lost a loved one.
The program is already underway in Pike County and is now spreading to several other counties in Kentucky. The hallways at Betsy Lane Elementary were filled with green on Friday as students showed up in their friend's favorite color to support Elijah Minix. WYMT's McKinley Calandrino spoke to folks at the school and Elijah's family.
Elijah Minix is a first grader at Betsy Lane Elementary. His family describes him as always going, and he loves to play outside with all of his favorite animals.
He loves to play with cats and dogs and frogs and turtles and many horses and many goat and many cow.
But one day his family received news that shocked their world. There was an arachnoid cyst on Elijah's brain.
It was imaged and he had multiple MRIs and that didn't show any growth at all. And then Dr. Gump's like, most of these won't grow. So if he has any more symptoms, we'll image him again. As long as he's not having any symptoms, let him play, let him be happy, let him be a normal kid.
But his parents say about 3 months ago, Elijah started experiencing those symptoms, such as headaches and dizziness. He was then scheduled for an open craniotomy for today.
You don't know how big that cyst grown? Probably this big.
His favorite color is green. So as a school, we want to show support. So, and one good thing about Kentucky, Eastern Kentucky especially, is, we lean on each other.
Although Elijah hasn't been able to come to school for a while, his friends and teachers are letting him know that his desk is waiting for him, and they're sending their love and support from the classroom.
We're kind of like we're in waiting on the next step, because as soon as he gets the surgery over with and done, then it's get well cards that we're going to send and show support any way we can to make him feel better so we can get him back in school.
Filling the halls with his favorite color and sending him a piece of home straight to the hospital and sending one back.
Thank you for wearing green for me today. I'm glad that you're praying for me.
In Floyd County, McKinley Calandrino, WYMT Mountain News.
We have learned that Elijah's surgery scheduled for Friday was postponed as he was having issues with asthma. Doctors say he must see a pulmonologist before they can go any further. A Pike County native studying at the United States Naval Academy made his way back to the mountains on Friday. Will Burchett is a 2024 graduate of Pike County Central High School. Faculty and staff say Burchett worked hard while in school, making it unsurprising to see his success now.
Yeah, it's definitely been a bit of a stark transition going to the Naval Academy, but they make it smooth. Everybody goes through it. 1,000 midshipmen per class per year. They definitely know how to take you through that.
Burchett came back to high schools in the Big Sandy Valley to share his story and give them resources if they are interested in joining the United States Naval Academy. Folks gathered in downtown Hazard Thursday for a ribbon cutting ceremony. It's Friday, actually. The Edlin Renewables Pavilion is nearly finished. A huge television still needs to be added. This is on the grand outdoor event space. The stage is expected to be used for various community events. Edlin Renewables CEO Adam Edlin was also named the Duke of Hazard. And we will be at downtown Hazard this Thursday from 5 until 8 to kick off WYMT's 40th anniversary celebration as part of the Thursdays on the Grand event. Appalshop officials in Letcher County say they're having to make difficult decisions to ensure programs continue. Executive Director Tiffany Sturgevant says cuts in federal funding mean it's a challenging time for nonprofits, especially those in rural communities. She posted on social media that they're saying farewell this month to Roger May, the Director of Artistic Programs. She says that May has been a passionate advocate for Appalachian artists and storytellers. The Jenny Wiley Festival has wrapped up in Prestonsburg, bringing folks out for fun food and fall festivities. The annual event had the downtown area packed with vendors, merchants, music, rides, and more, with a lot of the familiar stops and a few new changes that attendees got to enjoy. Prestonsburg Mayor Rick Hughes says it's a blessing to see the community enjoying the event. He says the festival board works hard to keep the fun flowing every year.
And this is also our 44th straight festival. We didn't take a break during COVID, so we are the longest running, I've been told we are the longest running continuous festival in the state of Kentucky. Maybe not the longest around, but the longest continuous.
The event kicked off Wednesday with the carnival and ended Saturday with a parade that afternoon. A philanthropic fund co-funded by an Eastern Kentucky country music star made a big donation to some area organizations to celebrate its 5-year anniversary. The Hickman Holler Appalachian Relief Fund was established in 2020 by Tyler Childers and his wife, Sonora May. They're handing out $500,000 to 30 organizations in Appalachia. And you can see a full list on our website, WYMT.com. Well, we do have a traffic alert for you. Construction will begin on highways in Rockcastle County this week. That's along Kentucky 461 and US 25. It'll begin at the intersection of US 150 and US 25. Crews will be working to add lanes and make intersections safer along US 25 from I-75 to Kentucky 461. You're asked to watch out for crews working and those speed limit changes during work zones.
This is the scene right now at the London Corbin Airport. We have clear skies out there, temperatures in the 40s and 50s, so a chilly start to your morning. Take a look here right now at the hour-by-hour forecast. Of course, you can find that anytime on the WYMT First Alert weather app. We'll see a little bit of cloud cover as we go throughout the morning and early afternoon hours. Temperatures today will make it into the low to mid 70s. Headlines for today: lots of sunshine in the forecast. A cold front, it's going to enter the picture somewhere. And then we're going to talk about shower and storm chances coming up as we go throughout the weekend. We'll talk about that, plus go beyond the 7-day forecast in the First Alert forecast in a few minutes. Amelia.
Well, thanks so much for joining us on Mountain News this morning at 6:41. Toxic content is slipping into social feeds faster than most parents can catch it. We have more details on how a new AI app is working to protect kids in real time.
Travel